there, my fellow Amazonians. There is something I want to make it clear. So many fingers have been pointed onto me that I am pointing my fingers to the interim government, to IJ, for contributing to the unity problem that we have in this struggle. I want to say it openly, frankly, and justly that I maintain my points. IG has contributed to the unity problem that we have in this struggle. And how? You know, when you form something like SCACUF, and it brings a lot of disunity by fighting, bring a lot of fight, or maybe by coming at a period when people are not understanding the strategy, and you are not engaging in teaching the people very well, and instead you take with a propaganda style, or you take a sabotaging style, or demonization or castigation style, instead of teaching the people the right to join for independence. And then you make federalists and independents to fight, forgetting that the current federalists shall be the future independencies or future nationalists. Forgetting that the people who are standing against the struggle today, tomorrow they shall stand for the struggle. Forgetting that even some people who are supporting La République du Cameroon government today, tomorrow they shall stand for the struggle. And some of us who are unity ambassadors saying that no, do not fight the people who are not joining restoration now. Because the same us who are standing for federation, yesterday federation was a taboo. And yesterday we used to see the NCNC people as taboo people, bad people. But now we are realizing that they were good people. We tell SCACUF that please, you cannot continue to fight the people that have been fought by La République du Cameroon government. You cannot continue to send surrogate to fight. And SCACUF says that they were not sending the surrogate. So I ask a question to SCACUF. Why then are you not calling them to order to stop using the name SCACUF to sabotage your brothers and sisters? They said they shall do everything. But there was no day SCACUF ever stood and rejected members from going and causing pain to other people all over social media and making people not to join the restoration as fast as possible. So many people stood for a long time to join restoration until the interim government came. When the interim government came and proved to the people that they are no more SCACUF, that they have gone now on the people's way, you saw many people left federation and joined the restoration. I, for one, I am one of the people. I left from federation and joined restoration because I saw interim government as something which represent the people exactly the same like the consortium represented the people. But then, there are some members that have caused this problem with the SCACUF, and they are inside the interim government. So many people like me now caution the interim government to make sure that those people are eliminated or they are standing on their own as one-man commandos. The interim government has never given an ear, even an inch, to listen to that call. We all detect some people that work for Cameroon government inside SCACUF, and the same people were transferred again to the interim government. So we ask the interim government, what is the change? It is still the same people in SCACUF, the same people in the interim government. They did not listen until the arrest and kidnap of the whole cabinet members. That the interim government now start to regret to see every call that we have been saying in vain. And anytime you call surrogates and members of the interim government, we come and fight us and make the interim government very peaceful in a zone that you are not supposed to be peaceful. Very comfortable in a chair that you are not supposed to be comfortable. They forget about their security. They forget about the perpetrators. They forget about La République du Cameroon intelligentsia. You cannot mastermind a government like that one in Yaoundé. You cannot. And now look at where we are today. So our calls to the interim government to listen to us was not in vain. You have seen the proofs. We said there are moles in the house. Fill the potholes. But who took the time from the interim government and write some of us? Who? Because the members make them to feel very comfortable. But now, last week when I saw something coming from renowned sources about an attempt to assassinate His Excellency Samuel Sako, I made every effort to reach out to Samuel Sako. I made every effort to use this Facebook platform to tell him to watch out. That the same moles that work in hand with La République Cameroon government to kidnap our interim leaders, the government of Seseku and Co, that the same rat moles are still in the house and have engaged again in another move to kidnap or assassinate or whatever to His Excellency Samuel Sako. So many people were fighting me. No people share the video. Only few people who are rational share the video to make sure that we are well prepared for this. You know, this is the problem we are facing in this struggle. When the Skaku used consortium to fire Mark Barretta and Ivor from the struggle, this is the beginning of unity issues. I said it openly, whether the people are right or wrong. Appreciate these young people for what they did. If you appreciate them, you will never ever stand in any way to pronounce their dismissal and firing. This was La Republican, purely La Republican. You cannot fire your children. Even a father that beat the children and sent outside, you cannot close the door. You will have to beat the child with the right hand and stretch your left hand to take the child in. We say, okay, the people have done wrong. The children have done wrong. As a parent, you have to learn to reconcile with the children. We say, okay, they have done wrong. Let us not act like La Republic to say that if the Amazonians are wrong, you should continue to kill them and abduct them or dismiss them or fire them. Let us call for dialogue among ourselves. If we want dialogue from Cameroon government, we have to show high level of dialogue among ourselves. Did they do that? No. They continue to preach their own disunity, disuniting everything. Now, the interim government came. Some of us now believe in the interim government because we believe interim government will never support the dismissal of any person in this struggle. We know that interim government will never ever support such things. So there comes a time we hear again. They will only go and use consortium when they want to fire and dismiss somebody. They went to consortium again and fired Bala, Honorable Barrister Bala, that have gone to jail 8 months because of the struggle. Even if Bala have said something that is what, can you not respect that pain, that agony that he went to the prison because of the struggle? I know we all fought for him. We were not fighting for him because we want him to pay us back. We were not fighting for him because we want him to come and be licking our race. No, we fought for him as a citizen of Amazonia. And we don't care whether he stands with us or not. Because we know that if this guy is still even standing together so strong, he is one of the most strongest. Because no one ever left from La Republique Donjon and speak again for the reality. No one ever left the prison in Cameroon and speak against the government anymore. Only one person have done that, and it's still the same Bala. If we ask ourselves, the interim government that was captured, Barrister Dr. Naloba that was released and the order, are they saying anything for the struggle again? Eh? We said that the interim government, okay, even if the consortium have done it, did the interim government shame that? Did the interim government warn them against that? What did the interim government say if they didn't do it? As the interim government, you have got to see if that was a good move. And then you could have denounced it. The interim government has never coughed about the firing of Ivor and Mark. They will say they are working in behind to bring. How many communiques have they written that people should go for a joint conference? How many times have they said they are going to be live with Mark, Ivor, and everyone to see why everyone is not in the struggle? Have they ever done that? No. Then how do you expect unity to come? To fall from the tree like manners? If you are not working for the unity, you don't expect unity to come. What are the moves that the interim government have taken to bring dialogue among us? How many dialogue have been called for these people? If the interim government think that they are bringing unity instead of disunity. They sat quiet when Bala was fired. They came and sat quiet despite all the ranting that during the reign of Skaku was caused. They have not addressed the people. They have not stand any time and called for order to the interim government members, to the surrogates that goes on sabotaging and fighting against people. I am a neutral person. I see it. It hurts me when I see members of Amazonia going and attacking other people like Ayaba, attacking Akwanga and making Akwanga to backfire. Attacking Ayaba and making Ayaba to backfire. And when these people backfire, they will say they are bad people in the struggle. Everyone has right to serve a protection. Everyone has right to protect their own reputations. That is why Alec Nive, lawyer barrister Alec Nive, resigned from the interim government, because he said he has his own right to leave. That's why Dr. Elizabeth resigned. Or that's why the education secretary resigned. That is why the other people resigning as ambassadors. Because we lack dialogue among ourselves. We are calling the interim government, please, the dearest Amazonian government. If you really stand as the interim government for Amazonia, know that you have a task. You are with the delicate people, fragile minds that left La Republique to Cameroon government because of one thing. Because when they want unity, the Cameroon government will arrest them, or fire them, or dismiss them. Do not do that. Because when they want to speak freedom, Cameroon government will not give them audacity or time or any space to speak. They don't have right to expression. They don't have right to speech. They don't have right to talk, or right to even self-determination. You must give your people all these rights. You must respect the human rights of the people of Amazonia. As the government of Amazonia, you are bound to be held for accountability. Therefore, you shall account to the people, whether the people demand or not. Don't even allow the people to demand for accountability. Give the people accountability. It is the right of every government to give to its citizen accountability. It's not even just like a right. It's a rule. It is a duty for every government to do that. Don't let your people to start asking. And again, learn to know that if you stand with the interim government, you are the mouth of the government. Therefore, anything that you say, don't say something and say, you said it as a Colonel Verla. You said it as yourself. No, it doesn't work like that. Whenever you stand for a government and you say something, rectify very well. There is no more like a mouth, a personal mouth. Your mouth at every time as you help or hold a government position is the government. That is why in some states you will see a police officer was fired when he was not even on duty and he committed a crime. Because the crime is linked to whether you are on duty or not. You have undergone that training. You belong to a particular fraternity. And you have to respect the integrity of that fraternity. Thank you so much, my people of Amazonia. God bless Amazonia. We shall not give up. Despite our differences, we can stand together. We must not be united in one opinion. We can be united as people of Amazonia in diversities. A diplomatic man, a bookman, a document man, and a rifleman has nothing to talk together. I want to make it here clear. You do not expect a rifleman and a diplomatic man to talk the same thing. Rifleman will always be rifleman. Diplomatic man will always be bookman. You cannot expect book and the gun to mix together and do. The gun will burn the book, or the book will document the gun. Therefore, it is good that our people should stay in their land, stay in your own rule, and play your own parts, while we recognize ourselves as Amazonians. This will end the fight. We have seen when during the day of Takuf, they tried to unite the people. It all got to fights. Because a gunman and paper man cannot come together. The gun will burn the book, or the book will document the gun. This is what we have to be cautious about. Thank you so much, and God bless Amazonia. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. This is Colonel Verla, speaking the reality, so that we can shame the devil and arrive at Buya as fast as possible. God bless everyone. Bye. Ciao.